I'm going to have to learn to get me some of my own music. I'm going to learn how to get some of my own music because everybody's getting their cut of everything we do, aren't they? They're getting their cut of everything we do on this YouTube platform. Hey, Yellow Shirt Dad, happy to see you too. And it's always Miss Monica McCall. Always happy to see everybody and in the bushes too. Let a few people roll in before I shock the waves. Shock the waves. You know, if I'm gonna shock you, it's probably gonna be for your benefit, my benefit, somebody's benefit. I'm surprised more people aren't in here going, ooh, what's she gonna shock about? Is she gonna leave YouTube? That might be a shock. Some people might be waiting for me to leave the tube. But if I haven't left the tube by now, I'm probably not going to leave right now. You know what I mean? I'm surprised more people aren't in here going, is she going to leave? Hey, not paid by anyone. I am so happy to see you. You just don't know. When it is open forum night, anyone and everyone is so welcome to come on up. So welcome to come on up. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop that link for people that want to come up. I'm so happy to see you. I have missed you so much. Open forum night, we just let it roll. Talk about anything and everything that we may want to talk about, or we might want to laugh about, or we might want to just let it all out. You know what I'm saying? But I just want a couple more people to roll in before hey, Paranormal Witch Willow, one of my mods, before I lay this information on out because it will be helpful to all. Some may have heard it, some may not have heard it, but it's going to be greatly helpful because, you know, I'm a trained psychotherapist, among other things, and I was very interested in this information because I have been on the tail of it for a while. I'm going to be honest, Willow. It has been a rough couple of days for me. I have been in my emotions a little bit. I have been in my emotions a little bit. I went to the neurologist in Atlanta, my specialist yesterday, and he just wanted to confirm with me that I do have weakness in my legs, and my right leg is dropping a little bit, and I'm going to need some help here and there. And he expected it to happen. And I was like, why did you expect it? And he goes, with lesions on your brain, it was a matter of time for this to happen. I was waiting on it. And I'm like, if you were waiting on it, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me this? And he was like, because I didn't want you to be waiting on it. And I'm going to be honest with you, that just bothered the hell out of me. Because I'm a fighter. I have always been a fighter. I am not a waiter or a pitier or a waiting in the corners of the room for something to take my ass down. I am not. I'm one of those that are fighting against the tide. So he is going to get samples of Botox to put in my legs and hips to make my muscles tighten up to help fight that issue. But it's going to take time. But it bothered the hell out of me. Because I'm like, if you know things, tell me. So I can fight the tide. Don't wait to tell me. Can you kind of understand where I'm coming from? If you know something is coming, tell me. Don't wait till the SAHIT hits the fan to say, oh, I knew it was coming. It kind of made me mad, if you get what I'm saying. Mad and upset at the same time. And then he had to hurry off to catch a plane. So I've kind of been dealing with that emotion because I didn't have time to get mad at him or upset with him or deal with that emotion with that doctor because he had to catch a plane. But I will be fine. In the meantime, finally, the guy came at, I don't know, 9 a.m. this morning to put the liner in our swimming pool, and he just left in our in-ground pool. So the water's finally going to go in. It's going to take 2 days for the water to go in before the salt and other stuff can go in because it's an in-ground pool. It's too cold to swim. So that's how that's going down. So now that people are rolling in, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to hear something shocking? Are you ready? How many of you think your depression, your anxiety, I mean, I know your heart and everything bothers you when you're dealing with it. And circumstances, of course, can instigate it. But how many of you think that it is something you deal with your emotions and your brain? From your emotions and your brain. And let me preface again, situations in your life can instigate it. We know this. But how many of you feel like it's primarily your brain and your emotions? Give me a yes in the chat. That's primarily where you have to deal with it. And it can be triggered by things in your life. So it's either triggered by things in your life or it's chemical imbalance in your brain. Give me a yes in the chat. You think not much? I don't get to not much now, yellow shirt down. I'm not saying that you're not dealing with it now, but hey, Ray, but you feel like that's where it is. Welcome back, Ray. Hey, Shelly Marie. How many of you feel like it's, it can be triggered from your life, but you primarily deal with it in your emotions or your brain? You don't have to be dealing with it now, but you feel like that's where you feel it. Let me put it that way. That's where you feel it. Chemically in your brain or in your brain, you feel it in your brain or in your emotions when you're depressed or have anxiety. You don't have to be feeling it now. Hey, Miss Gina Maxey. Well, let me tell you, little studies have been going out over time. And it's a weird thing. My intuition has kicked in for a while. And I tend to be like that. Something in me starts riding some kind of tide until I start studying deeper, okay? It's an intuitive thing with me. So I started going down the rabbit hole, and I have been for a while. Okay? Yes, it can be triggered by things in your life. It can be triggered by relationships, life events. Okay? We all know that. It can also be triggered chemically. How you're raised and stuff, we all know that, but it can be triggered chemically. But here's this tiny bits of research that have been going on for a while, but this research is getting bigger And something intuitive in me has been walking this path for a while, and I decided to jump down this research rabbit hole. And just to show you, did I bring both bottles? Yes, I did. This is part of the research I had been going down. I've got a few more bottles, but I had gotten my other bottle somewhere else. I had gotten a couple of bottles over time. Then I had gotten this one to pay shipping and handling. I don't recommend it, Yoli, if you ever see it in advertising. I don't recommend it. If you have to buy it yourself, I just don't recommend it. Didn't do anything. I had gotten one called Swanson before that I liked, and I recently bought Nature's Bounty, and I'm going to tell you why. Science is jumping in on it. Depression and your gut, your stomach, your gut biome can be one cause of your depression and anxiety. Bam! Did you know that? If you've been going down a path and you are dealing with, hey, Virginia Woolf, yes, chemicals in the body, but listen, and you are not understanding why your depression and anxiety isn't getting better than it should be, your gut biome can be a major contributor. Your gut biome can be a major contributor. And a lot of people are not getting this. Recent studies are suggesting a connection between depression and the gut microbiome because of the diverse community between the microorganisms that live in your digestive tract. And some of the key ways in which the gut microbiome contribute to your depression and your anxiety, because we all know we get inflammation in the body, and the gut microbiome can produce inflammatory substances, and a lot of food causes that, and this can affect the brain and lead to mood changes. And chronic inflammation has been linked to a range of mental health issues, including depression. Neurotransmitter production is one of the issues. Microbes in the gut are essential for producing certain neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and dopamine, which affect depression and the level of depression that you get, which are known to regulate your moods and your imbalances. And these neurotransmitters greatly contribute to your depression, guys. Gut-brain axis communication. The gut and the brain are connected by a complex network of nerves. You know how they call your gut your second brain? And your hormones and immune system molecules collectively are known to be the gut-brain axis. Changes in the gut microbiome can affect this communication, potentially leading to alterations in your mood and your behavior. And this is why a lot of times you eat certain foods, you can be crabby and sluggish, and you eat other foods and you feel better. And we're driven to buy a lot of junk at the grocery store, a lot of times because junk's cheaper. And sometimes, a lot of times, the healthy food is more expensive, especially now. And we're going to have to find a way around this, even if we have to grow it ourselves. Because in a lot of ways, it's affecting our moods and poisoning us, if you think about it. Think about how cheap junk food is. Now, I don't want to say noodles are junk food, but if you eat them all the time, they're junk food. If you buy the highly processed kind and not look for the healthier types that you combine with vegetables, certain types of meat. Virginia Woolf says alcohol is an obvious one to me. Staying sober helps with mood. Yep. Monica says my joints ache and I get sleepy and have cramps when I eat gluten. If you eat too many carbs, I don't care if you're diabetic or not, you will crash out if you don't have the right balance. Look, you actually need more healthy fat than you need anything. That's just the truth. You actually need more healthy fat than you need anything. I will get a cup of coffee sometimes. This may sound gross to you. And I will put a little butter in my coffee or coconut oil because it gives me a boost of energy. And I usually won't eat breakfast and lunch because I'm fasting. I won't put butter in it if I'm going to eat a meal because it gives me that boost of energy. But I'm usually fasting when I do it. Noodles aren't junk food if you eat the proper noodles and you balance it with things. But if all you eat are noodles, that is not a healthy diet. Yep, Monica says it's bulletproof coffee. Yeah, that's what we call it. Bulletproof coffee. I will do that if I'm fasting because it will give me energy. When I was working out all the time, a couple of years ago, I drank my bulletproof coffee to give me some energy. Look, you can have carbs in moderation, but it needs to be healthy carbs. Look up bulletproof coffee. Coconut oil's good. Olive oil's good. You have to look up what the healthy fats are. They help your brain. We need healthy fats, proteins, carbs. There's a wheel to it. But here's the kicker. Here is the kicker. I'm throwing down the link again. Anybody wants to come up with me? What really helps you is you need a probiotic to help your gut. And it should have acidophilus in it or lactobacillus. It should have acidophilus or lactobacillus. If you have a probiotic with acidophilus in it, let me tell you something. You will probably be shocked that your weight will start going down. Because it helps balance things out in your body when you have the acidophilus out. Now, that doesn't mean you take this and then you start eating like a tiger because you're taking it. But I'm telling you, if you start taking the probiotic with acidophilus in it and you're eating like you normally do, you will start seeing a little shift in your weight. Most of you will, more than likely, because your gut starts balancing out. Your gut biome starts balancing out. this is what I take. Can you see it? I am not paid to recommend this. It's got 100 million organisms in it. It's Acidophilus probiotic. You need a probiotic, and it needs to have acidophilus in it. That is super, super key. And you need to be picky about the probiotic you use. You need to be picky about the probiotic you use. It does help with my mood because I feel my gut felt more balanced. I didn't feel as weighed down, literally and figuratively. When I started, now I switched, hey Angel Wings, I switched probiotics and I felt yucko. My gut felt yucko. This didn't work for me at all. When I went to the probiotic before this, Swanson, I legit lost 10 pounds. My gut felt more balanced and I did not feel bloated. You don't feel like bloat all the time. And your mood feels more balanced because your gut is your second brain. Your gut is your second brain. And it's true. You have better nutrient absorption. Your gut tends to break things down more appropriately and you absorb your vitamins, your vitamin and minerals more appropriately. You don't seem to have the deficiency in your vitamin and minerals that you did before. I hate pop-ups. Of course, there will be more and more research, but there is a huge link to it. People don't pay enough attention. People still out there eating junk. And if you think about society as a rule, Kim Kardashian, get off my thing. If you think about society as a rule, think about the people committing crime, right? They're probably out there eating all kinds of crap. Not saying the crap is causing them to commit the crime, but I swear I'm getting all kinds of crap popping up on my computer. Zoom and everything else that I don't need on here. Trying to get on my thing. Not my thing. Not my thing. But my thing. But I was shocked, Janie Maxie. It's true. Like that. When I got on the right probiotic with acidophilus, some weight started coming off. Yeah. You need probiotics. If the probiotics are allowing your gut biome to do the right thing, where you're getting the proper vitamin and minerals in your body, you're automatically going to feel better, and it's breaking down the junk, and you're going to the bathroom like you should, and you're feeling better in general, and you start losing weight because your body's doing what it's supposed to do, and all of a sudden you're going, whoa, my stomach's not bloated and I'm losing weight. That alone makes you feel better. Give me an amen. Give me an amen. Those that want to lose weight, you're going to feel better. I got mine off the net. I got mine off the net because I could buy 2 bottles cheaper. I just bought mine online. Because sometimes it's easier to find. I got a twin pack of Nature's Bounty on an eBay pharmacy, I think. I got a twin pack of Nature's Bounty, sealed and non-expired. I did. because it helps me feel better. I can tell, look, like when that hit me yesterday, I know tomorrow I'll be fighting again. Because listen, look, I'm already trained as a hypnotherapist, but I'm going back to get my paperwork on the wall as a clinical hypnotherapist so I can do brick and mortar around here, private practice clinical hypnotherapist, trained psychotherapist, so I can practice around here, so I can go more in depth with people in all kinds of hypnosis, if you know what I mean, and do it all over online. Because when I got it as part of my graduate studies, it was part of my graduate studies. I didn't get the separate certificate. So I want the separate, she's a clinical hypnotherapist. And that's what I start school this week to get that certificate. It's sad you don't get a separate one in graduate school. So I'm doing that. I would go to school forever. You know what I mean? I love being a student. I don't know why I told y'all that. You're exactly right, Gina Max. You look good, you do good, you feel good. And I love being a perpetual student. Makes me happy to learn. I have an issue. I have an issue. I have an issue with going to school. Is that wrong? Thank you, Care Bear. Is that a problem? I have a problem with loving to go to school. I have a problem. I'm a perpetual student. I start Tuesday night. Well, actually, I already started. I've already had to take a test. I had to meet with the big guy. I had to take a test to even get in there. Thank you, Monica. I already had to meet with the guy. I was nervous as heck. Thank you. Don't forget to smash that like. Don't forget to smash that like. And if you want to come up, don't be scared. I keep dropping the link like I'm calling the butterflies, like I'm calling puppies. Come here. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. Hey, Nora the Stock Explorer, everybody. Nora the Stock Explorer is an absolute jewel. Please make sure you visit her channel. Make sure you visit Yellow Shirt Dad's channel. He always tells bad dad jokes that are funny because they're bad dad jokes. Monica McCall, I don't remember if you have a YouTube channel. Slap me if you do, and I have forgotten. Who have I forgotten? If you have a YouTube channel and I have forgotten you, you need to tell me, because you know I go squirrel. You know I go squirrel. Nobody is taking me up on that link. What is going on with you this week? What is going on in your world? What is just going on? Angel Wings, I think she has a channel. I'm just checking everybody out here. We're just being chillaxed. If anybody missed laughing yoga the other night, you missed out. Because we were laughing our booties off like crazy folk. Oh, here comes Jane the dancing machine.
I'm going to grace you with my presence without the yellow shirt.
I know I don't recognize you without a yellow shirt. You got blue on. I see Dustin.
Now I want other people to come on up.
Come on, Dustin. Hey there, Dustin. Professional paranormal research. My husband showed me, and there's Nora. He showed me. He can see his office at night when there's nobody there. They have infrared and a camera there. Before I came on, he goes, honey, you have to see this. He goes, it happens often. So he showed me one of the rooms at their office, and you could see this big orb going across the office. Oh, I'm sorry, Stock Explorer. She cannot come on. But it was huge. And he goes,
wow.
he goes, these things have set our alarm off.
Wow.
And I said, well, you need to ask your boss, can I go out there and have a little chat with your little ghost, your spirits, and see what the heck's going on? Because apparently it's haunted.
Could be.
And let's have a little chatty chat and see why they're hanging around your business over there. And maybe that's why there's some issue with money in, money out.
Could be.
Never know. He goes,
You never know.
no, honey, that's not why there's issues with that. The issue is my boss. The ghost is not doing that. My boss is doing that.
I know.
I said, I know, but you got to tell him that I got to ask the ghost that for him to let me in and see what's going on. But anyway, how you been, Gene? Did you recover?
I'm doing all right. I saw your probiotic thing, and I was thinking, yeah, I do need to take that. I do need to get on some of those stuff for the gut.
I'm telling you.
No, you'd be amazed at what stress will do or anxiety will do. Yeah, I mean,
you will feel a difference in your gut, but it has to have acidophilus. Has to.
Yeah, I'll look for that. I'll look for that when I go get my next round. So,
I mean, make sure it has the high count of organisms in it. And usually, I recommend Nature's Bounty or Swanson's.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good thing to clean the gut out. I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Well, you need the good organisms in there, because if you have the bad ones in there, it lowers your immunity, and that's why you get sick more often.
Well, yeah, didn't they say the probiotic is the good bacteria? I mean,
yeah.
Is that what? Okay.
Hey, story time with Uncle Bill.
Is he in here? You gonna see me?
Everybody check out his face. Look, I got creators in here. Won't even come up with me except you. You've been
I gotta
brave enough. What is up with that? Only one brave enough to come up here with me. I have to do special invites for the rest. What is up with that?
What, with special invites to come up?
Yeah, if I special invite people, they'll come on, tell me about their channel and whatever. If I don't special invite and drop the link, crickets.
I wanted to come on up. I'm not going to turn that down.
But you were brave.
Yeah, I mean,
you did it. So why do you think people are scared to come up with me?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good way to get your channel and your name out there and meet people. I don't know.
Am I scary?
No.
I just don't know what it is. I have not figured that it's been that way the whole time I've had a channel. People just don't come up.
Oh,
now,
wow.
Dustin came up. He what about farts? He said, I'm brave enough. My excuse tonight is I hot? What? What does that say? You read it.
Well, I'm trying to read it. What's it saying? Or who's
Dustin? Read it out loud.
I don't know.
You read it out loud.
Well, I'm brave enough. My excuse tonight is I'm hot. And let's see. I got large. Loud farts. I don't know.
You're red. I thought I'd let you read it.
Hey,
Angel Wings is coming up. Yay!
Oh, come on. Yes. Somebody else.
Hey, Angel Wings. How are you?
Great. I had to hop up. I love talking to everybody.
Yeah, that's good to meet you.
I'm sorry my cam isn't working. My stupid webcam glitches on my computer.
That
is
is
it-
fine. I'm glad that you were brave enough to come up because people
Yeah.
aren't.
Well, you see my beautiful tattoo at least. That's my actual tattoo on my back I talk about.
So
Hmm.
tell me about yourself.
I'm an everything person.
So do you
I'm
have a
good.
channel?
I basically I'm a conscious channeler. I'm a
Mhm.
wide open channeler medium basically.
Well, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
I think they call me, I'm a trained psychotherapist that had a NDE when I was 12. And I'm a psychic, medical, medium, healer, crazy person.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a healer, man. When I put my hands on people, I can heal with my hands. I use crystals to help, so I don't use all my
Mhm.
energies. I
So
learned that one.
No, that's good.
where are you from?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I'm in Virginia.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Atlanta.
So is your channel about that? Do you have a channel?
I have a channel. I talk about. Well, I haven't been live for quite a while though, because I've been so
Mhm.
busy.
Gotcha.
Plan on getting back to it once I get my chaos situated.
I almost thought you were from like Ireland at first. You almost sounded like you had a little tone of that.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that's your dog on the picture? I couldn't tell.
Then
Oh, my avatar picture. That's the tattoo wings on my back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
yeah, it looked like
I'm
a tattoo.
blind.
No, yeah, I see it. I had to put my glasses, but yeah, I could see a little bit. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha. At
Looks
first, I
pretty
thought you
good.
said it was your dog.
you have one. This looks like one side is colored. Okay, huh?
Yeah, it's not totally finished. I wanted it all done in
Oh, okay.
turquoise. Yeah, turquoise, because
Okay,
white
yeah, I
doesn't
was going
show
to
up.
ask if it was totally done.
So, what do you think about depression? Some depression being caused by your gut health.
It could be. Yeah. I'm more into the emotional part of it.
The emotional part of it.
Yeah, like the depression, like when you need a lot of healing, it's like something needs fixing, or a lot of depression comes from being like just not cleansed and healed, and I think a lot of frequency music helps that.
Yeah.
I think too, some of it, I kid you not, is caused by entities too.
About what?
Entities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree that it can be, but a lot of times it's because people, if their energy's low, and they haven't taken care of their emotions in their life or dealt with problems in their life, and you resonate low, your energy's low, entities or spirits or whatever that are surrounding you will tend to attach to that. That's why it's important to resonate higher so that doesn't happen.
Oh, definitely. It's keeping that higher frequency and that higher vibe, and then they can't really affect you at all, even.
Yeah, it's like a radio station.
Yeah.
That's why here I go, your vibe attracts your tribe.
Oh, okay.
I'm always happy-go-lucky, but I have my down points too, but then I cleanse through it and get through it and get past it, because I can't really sit with what I do. I can't sit in that lower frequency with everything I channel through.
Well, let me ask you this. You think that maybe depression is it like one of those fight or flight syndromes with the body? I mean, does it go into flight mode and save fat or whatever? I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Who you asking?
No, I'm just asking y'all if you, yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean,
curious.
is
Yeah,
it a flight or fight thing kind of syndrome with the body where it, oh, I feel like I'm in flight mode. I got to save up all the fat or whatever, during depression or something or anxiety.
Oh, are you talking about weight?
Yeah.
I think, well, sometimes, here's the thing with weight. Sometimes, let's say that you went through a hard time when you were younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that either you were bullied, you didn't have good parents, you had to deal with a lot of negativity, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will put on weight as protection.
Yeah.
Dealing with emotional stuff from people, right? Or they'll put on weight so they don't have to deal with relationships.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a shield, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like an emotional protection shield.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
And it may not be on a conscious level sometimes, but it can work that way.
yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I thought you were done.
But when you work through some of the stuff, sometimes that is when the weight starts to shed. Sometimes but on the flip side, when people are happier, sometimes they'll gain weight.
Yeah,
Because they're happy.
we used to tell my kids she trying to work through her feelings because she was eating her feelings. It's like she was eating because
her emotions.
Yeah.
A lot of teenagers do that. They'll eat their emotions when they're sad.
Yeah.
That's where she put on all the weight. Now she's conscious of what's going on finally and snapping out of it. Now we're both working on losing the weight together. Team effort.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when it's a teenager, the more you point it out, they may not say it to your face, but the more they internalize and punish themselves. So they kind of have to realize it on their own and decide to do it themselves. Because it's really hard coming from parents and friends because they'll turn around and punish themselves.
Yeah, I think that's what she went through for a while. You're right there because it did take her a long time to come clear and talk about that.
Yeah, because they feel like if they can't love me this way unconditionally, I'm not worth loving. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And that's really, really hard. I'm not valuable as a person. And that's deep.
I always try to reinforce that she's amazing, the most amazing person ever, and I'm always trying to raise her up and give her that extra boost of confidence.
Oh yeah, you have to. I did that with my daughter. I mean, every chance I got, you're smart, you're going to do good, you're number one. You got to do that. It builds their confidence, and it gives them that I'm not afraid to take on a challenge, and I can do this. I've always done with that with my kids, always.
Think about it. If they feel like they're struggling and they didn't mean to get that way, they may look at you and think, but I'm the same person. And you can't love me but I'm the same person.
Yeah.
Can you see how that would feel?
Well, yeah. I mean, I was just building up confidence with them, but yeah, it's almost like you want to let them fail to let them realize what they've done wrong and pick themselves back up and keep going. I let them do that. I didn't want to step in and say, oh, I can do this better. I want to see you do it. And if you fail, I'll tell you what happened. Pick yourself back up and keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The key to it is, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm talking about weight more. Like if they gain a little weight, and they'll be like, "But I'm still the same. I'm still the same. Don't you let me
Yeah.
be still the same?" It's like if you marry somebody and they gain 10 pounds, and then you don't love them as much because they gained 10 pounds. But I'm still your wife. I'm still the same. You don't love me. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I do. Because, yeah, see, I'd always
Mm.
correct that with her, and I would always tell her that no matter what, I will always love you no matter what you look like, but at the same time, we still got to be concerned and worry about our health wise. You don't want to, get diabetes because of your weight, just try to remind her of the healthy aspect of it too. You don't want to be you don't want your health to fall.
Yeah. So sometimes it's better just to go do your thing and lead by example
Mhm.
and hope
Yeah.
that they follow suit. Um, see some of the I'm ignoring the not purposely.
Comments.
Okay, let's see. I've never done a live or been on a live. Got to try it first. I will
Well,
go
come on up.
on anyone's channel, especially Dana, as soon as I figure it out. All you have to do is click the link. I'll drop it again.
Just come on up. That's all you have to do.
Just
Just
come
just
on up.
just click the link.
Click the
And
link. Just come on up. It doesn't matter. We're all here. Woo.
We won't
Yep.
bite. You can't bite
I,
from a distance.
well, I do have my yellow shirt nearby.
Oh, Bernice will say, Uncle Bill, I'll watch your videos. Looks delicious. You must have a grill. I don't want to get in people's personal chats. So I'm trying to scroll. Oh, thank you. He said I look like a Wonder Woman.
Oh, and I actually went on my very first paranormal investigation and used my gifts and stuff. Ooh, that was interesting.
I am.
It can be spooky. Don't do it by yourself.
I went with an actual team. It was kind of
No.
I definitely don't go by myself. I was the protection person because there was a lot there.
I'm afraid of real people. I'm not afraid of ghosts.
Yep, pretty much. I could sense them all and sense what was there, and I'm just like, oh boy, if only they knew.
Okay, this is a link I put in the chat. So
Drop the link.
if you want to come up, there's the link in the chat. You just click it. That's all you have to do. We might make you accidentally laugh.
Hey, I'm all right. I'll come on up.
Yeah, look, Willow, you don't want to go by yourself because somebody might throw you in a car. That's why you don't do that. You have kids. People do bad things. Ghosts, you don't have to worry about. You can do something and tell them to go away, stay where they are. Put a shield around yourself. But real people, that's a problem.
Yeah. Well, I did go by myself, but I met the team there, so I was surrounded by people.
I mean, I'm at home and I can do some ghost hunting around my house, but I still have to tell those boogers to go back to where they came from. Unless I'm trying to tell them to go to the light because, sometimes I'm in the shower.
Is that where you get the things that come to you in the shower? Or?
Sometimes I'm in the shower.
Hey, that's all right. Einstein did the same thing. I mean.
And I will get messages from people I don't know wanting me to give messages that people I kind of know. And I'm like, please, can you just leave me alone so I can take a shower by myself? I'm private. This is my private naked time.
Oh, I know. I got one that sits and hangs out. One of the dragons. I can sense the dragons chill and hang out with me in the shower, and I'm like, seriously, do you really need one with me? Go away.
And the problem is, I have found out when it happens, I ignore them. they will do things like make me itch, make me cough, real
That's when you get out of the shower.
irritating things that will not stop, make my eye twitch. Just real.
That's outside the shower, right?
In the shower, out the shower, whatever.
Okay.
That really irritate and bug me until I make sure the person gets the message. And at first, when things like that happen, I didn't realize it was connected until it wouldn't stop till I told the person.
Mm-hmm.
One time I was in Publix with my daughter and she was 7 maybe. And I went to I don't know if it's a bakery or, I think it was a bakery, to get, I think it was bread for my husband or meat for my, it was in that area. And there was a young guy, maybe late teens, early 20s. I didn't know him from Adam. And as I'm standing there, minding my own business, there was a young guy from the other side that must have known Adam once upon a time that wanted to give Adam a message. I'm in public trying to get my groceries, and I'm not one to want to tell people anything like this in my life. No. Mm-mm. I'm not one of those TV people that goes around saying, oh, by the way, I see dead people and I need to tell you something. No, I wanted to get my groceries and leave.
Yeah. Well, I have I think it's my kid's guide or whatnot. I'm not sure what he really is, but it's a dragon. It's a smaller dragon, and like a teenager or something, because it's small enough to fit in the house. Obviously, it's a little one yet, but he'll make himself smaller and sit on my chest and play with my thing around my neck. I have like a crystal, and he'll play with it. I'm just like, what are you doing? Because it feels weird, because it'll just barely move, and I'm just like, what the heck?
This story goes on though. I leave because I don't want anybody to know I have these gifts anyway, because I am a counselor, a therapist. So we go home and I'm like, okay, this little spirit guy, this guy won't leave me alone. This is when I start having one of these coughing issues. This dry coughing issues continued and continued and continued for 2 days.
Wow.
2 days.
Yeah. You know, that irritable dry cough. And I'm like, why is this happening? I don't know why this is going on. And I kept having this little spirit guy around. And my daughter knew I was like this. My husband has known I was like this since the day he met me. And I realized I was having severe anxiety, because I knew the only way this was going to stop is this. I went back to this guy. And I didn't want to go back. I went back once and I drove back home because I couldn't do it.
Oh, no.
And then I finally went back because it wouldn't stop. So I went in and I went to the bakery, and there was a lady that worked with him. And I asked her if he was around and that I needed to tell him something. And she looked at me and she looked in my eyes and she goes, you see things, don't you? She did.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
because I said, she goes, you don't know him, do you? And I said, no, I just need to tell him something. And she goes, you see things, don't you? And I was real embarrassed. I said, well, yeah. And I said, it bothers me. And I said, but it won't leave me. I need to tell him something. She goes, well, you do, because something's been bothering him for a couple of days since you've been here.
Oh, wow.
No.
And I told her, I said, well, I hate to say something, but somebody that passed away, a young guy that passed away, has been hanging around him. And I feel like they were in a car accident together and he was driving. And she said, you are absolutely right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean,
So I end up talking to him, and at first he denied it. So I just left because I passed on the message. I told him what the message was, who the guy was, and that the guy forgave him for it because I felt that was important. And I just took my little girl and I walked out.
Hmm.
He denied every bit of it. And then as I'm walking out the Publix grocery store, he comes running to get me and tells me it was all true.
Oh wow, that's
He drove the car. He was at fault. He was supposed to go to jail, but he went to court, and I forgot. Anyway, he got some kind of probation. He got a ticket, lost his license, everything.
hmm.
And after that, I didn't cough anymore.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting. Yeah, that would be yeah.
I felt free.
It's like he kept messing with your throat chakra because he wanted you to say it.
But you know how hard that was for me? I did not want that to happen.
Oh, I know it.
I mean,
I totally get it because it'll happen to me in the middle of the store too, and one's bothering me is like hurt my arm because he's doing something with it, and I'm like, can you get him to stop? And she's like, Mom, stop it, we're in the store, because she's embarrassed too. She doesn't want anybody to know what's going on because people are judgmental, and it's hard. People don't understand when others have gifts and can do things. It freaks them out because they don't understand, and then they judge us for it.
See, I left the store. I left the store the first day. I walked away.
Well, it must be your mission. It must be your job or something in the universe.
But see,
Some
that's
of
why,
us-
girl, you don't understand. I became a psychotherapist to do things a different way.
Someone said, "Oh, you got a higher calling."
higher calling.
Hey, Shelly, I decided if I became a psychotherapist, I could just kind of hide it. Sweep it under the rug.
Under the table.
If they needed a message, I could.
I mean,
Yep. Just do it. Just do it clean and neat.
Yeah.
If somebody gave him a message, I just kind of give him that message in a whole different way. Pretend like, just came out of the sky somehow.
Everything that follows me around and bothers me, and they still try when I'm sleeping. I'm like, dude, I'll get up and literally say, leave me alone, go to bed.
It was one of those things when I was growing up, my mom would go, how'd you know that? I don't know.
no.
That's so much easier. How'd you know that? I don't know.
Somebody knows.
Well, sometimes, like right now, my third eye is wide open, and someone or something or a bunch of them. Maybe it's a bunch of them because I can't coherent or whatnot, but they're sending me symbols. It's hard to decipher the symbols. I'm just like, I don't understand.
Hey, Good Eats Homestead. Good Eats Homestead makes some good food.
Have you had any of them try to show you symbols instead?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the symbols. What?
Sometimes, but look, I tried to become a Reiki master, and I did. But there's so many symbols. There's so many symbols.
Yes. I'm just like, how are we supposed to decipher that?
I mean, yeah, can you give us a roadmap or something? No.
There's so many symbols.
I need an instruction manual.
I agree with you.
And so then I learned how to do energy work and quantum healing, and I smushed them all together, and I did my own thing.
There we go.
And decided to work with the angels. So much easier. I just smushed them all together. I honor all the symbols. I do. But it doesn't have to be so complicated. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't. Not that I don't honor all of it, I do. But it's, with healing and love and people and life, it doesn't have to be so complicated, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's keep it simple.
I just feel like sometimes, in my opinion, just my opinion for what it's worth, people try to make it so complicated and so fancy and so this and so that, and I'm not speaking about you, Willow, um, that some people online try to make it so fancy and complicated and this and that and the other to seem more important and bigger than others.
Yeah.
So if they keep it simple, it makes it more accessible for all. That's my way.
No, that's a good analogy. Yeah.
Willow,
Yeah.
Willow,
Sorry.
I'm not dismissing symbols. I'm just saying there doesn't have to be a million.
Exactly. I mean, so many multiple perspectives, and it's different for each race, and different for each being, and different for each person, different for each spirit. It's like there's so many other entities, spirits, and it's just a lot.
Well, let me throw this out there. What about deja vu? Is that a symbol? What do you think about that?
Deja vu is not a symbol.
Or
A lot of times it can be like if let's say you had a past life.
I mean, that's what I want to think about. If you get those feelings like, wait a minute, I've been here before, or something's going on. Is that something from the past or the future coming in and say, hey, you've been here, or is that a symbol or sign?
Deja, you could have if you had a past. Let's say you had a past life.
Okay.
And you're here now, and you see something. It could remind you of something from your past life. And you get that feeling like a glimpse or a memory of something you're remembering from the past. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Willow says.
Yeah, because I mean that's pretty heavy with the deja vu. At least I
It
think.
means you relive your past life before.
It means you relive. Yeah, what was that? You relive your past life before the. Oh, okay.
Like,
because it's almost like you get that, like you said, you get that feeling. I've been here before, or something else is going on. What?
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you guys a little treat. When I start school, I'm gonna do some pro bono to help pay off my tuition. Some pro bono hypnosis.
Wow.
I may offer some hypnosis to some of you guys privately, and I may do some past life with some of you.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Mine might be dangerous. I know a little bit of that.
I'm going to say, yeah, Angel. That's
it might be dangerous.
Is this kept in confidence? I don't want this out on YouTube.
No, I would not do it live on YouTube.
I know.
No, I've had 2 past life regressions by very professional, distinguished people. Let me tell you, one of my regressions, I was shot. And I've talked about it before. I was a journalist with a pseudonym of a male, because at that time women didn't do such thing as when you put letters, individual letters.
Mm-hmm.
And I was putting a story out at like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning because the story wasn't supposed to be out. That's one reason I got shot. And we looked the name that I was using up after I came out of it. My body literally bounced off the ground when I got shot while I was under.
Mm-hmm.
I could feel it. I could still see all of it. We looked the name up after I came out. In England, we found the person at the time, in the city, and everything. So
really, I mean,
in that past life, I actually existed. Freaky, Freaky Friday.
yeah, I mean,
So I didn't know what to think about that. I still don't know what to think about that, to be honest with you. Freaky Friday.
yeah, like I said, deja vu. It's one of those things, or anything else. Like, yeah,
And I've had a lot of deja
if
vu.
if it was me, that name, that person at that time in that place existed and was shot and died.
Mhm.
With
Wow.
that person. I mean, I'm getting kind of like chills through my back
No,
as
it's
I'm
all
talking
right. I
about it.
mean,
Weird.
I've had several of those moments like that. Yeah, I mean,
Shelly says she's had a regression, not from me, but somebody else. She says, I was a mechanic on the
oh, wow.
Hindenburg,
I mean,
and the next life immediately after I was a victim of a serial K.
If you care so much, I can sign up for that Henry
I
program.
can hear a
that's
TV
interesting.
somewhere.
Oh, sorry. This probably me. My kid has the TV on.
Okay, sorry. I was like, I'm hearing guys' voices. That's kind of creepy.
Is it too loud? Do I need to tell her to turn it down?
A little bit, please.
Okay.
Because I was hearing the guys' voices through here, and it was kind of creeping me out at first.
All right. Sorry. I would have thought by
You're
now
all right.
she
You're
can
all
hear
right.
so many things.
Hey everyone, just want to say hi. Have a blessed night. Hello,
Yeah.
Unapologetically Romel. Please check him out. He's got a YouTube channel. He reviews pop culture. But yeah, it is amazing what you will experience when you have past life regression.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I can still, when I close my eyes, see all the details from that experience, coming off the train, going down the sidewalk, going in the building to do the paper and all of that stuff, and leaving to get.
Wow.
And feeling it, yeah. Because I was not, first of all, I wasn't supposed to be a journalist doing the newspaper about what was going on with that war. I had information I wasn't supposed to have, and getting that paper out overnight, and a woman doing it. I was supposed to be a man, and I was putting my name out as a man. Creepy, creepy, creepy.
Yeah.
I think I've been having something similar happen to me just naturally in my dreams. My lucid dreaming has been showing me past lives a lot.
That's very interesting.
Some of it is really trippy because one of them was a deja vu within a deja vu. It's literally like while I was dreaming.
Oh, wow. Like a dream in a dream.
Yeah, like I was literally dreaming and went, wait a minute, I've dreamt this before.
Wow. I've had that before. I've had a dream within a dream. It's almost, and when I saw that, what was that other movie that brought that out? I was like, oh, I've done that before. Yeah.
And have you ever had a dream that you would have again the next night, and it would continue, and then you have a third night?
Mm-hmm.
I've had one into a second night, but not the third.
Like you could almost do a continuation of it,
Mhm.
like it was a movie.
Yeah, it's almost like you were supposed to specifically remember something
Yeah.
specifically, and they kept showing it to you until you could remember, so you could use
Yeah.
it in your. It's almost like you were shown maybe a past life or information you needed for this life.
But you know, if you are
Yeah.
trying to work out a problem, if you write the problem down in a journal before you go to sleep that you're trying to work out, be a problem at work, a problem in your life, like you're asking the problem to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to sleep, oftentimes you'll get the answer to it, or you work it out while you're sleeping.
Yeah, and it's almost like I used to keep a notebook by my bed to write down, like when you wake up, you can remember, and then in the morning you can't. So I would write down everything that I was dreaming, and then in the morning I would like, oh, okay, that's what I did. But yeah, I've done that before.
Well, yeah, I really need to do that. That's a good idea. I should start doing that because I literally can still remember every lucid dream
Mhm.
I've ever had that's been really significant. I can still remember details of them.
Yeah, I mean, I try to do that because, like, in the morning when you wake up, it's almost like, for me, it's like 10 to 20 minutes I can remember. After that, I can't remember what I dreamed. So in that instant, I want to wake up and then write something down and then get back in the dream. And yeah, you've got that as a reference point to think back on.
That's why you don't get up and go pee. You just write
No.
it down.
Well, I've done that before and going right back into the same dream. So yeah, no, it's, you know.
Gina Maxie, what do you mean? Oh my God, I've dreamt a dream before.
Is Judy May in here?
I don't get it. Are you making fun? What do you mean? And sometimes it's aggravating because I'll be in a dream that's in color. It feels real. Sometimes it feels more real
Mhm.
and I don't want to come out of it because it feels more real than here.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying it. And then I begin to realize I'm there and I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in both places.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've had dreams like that where you can actually feel pain and you can feel anything else.
Yep,
And it's,
I've had
it's
that
like,
too.
wow.
Yeah, I get what you're
I mean,
saying. You can feel everything that's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it feels like it's actually happening
It's actually
directly
happening,
to you.
And here's the kicker. I've had dreams where I don't know the person, and I'm wondering if that person is actually having the same dream that I am.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever thought about that? Like, if you have somebody in your dream that you don't know who they are, are they real? And if so, are they having the same dream that you are?
Ooh.
Or listen to this.
Yeah.
You're in the dream and you know that you don't necessarily know them and everything literally feels real
Yeah.
and you're kissing them and you can feel the kiss and everything
Mm-hmm.
and you're enjoying it and you're feeling guilty.
Absolutely. I'll tell you that right now. Yes. And you wake up in the morning and you're like, why did I have that dream? Why did I have that? I mean, hello. Why did I have that?
And you are feeling guilty
Yeah.
because it felt real and you enjoyed it and you woke up.
Well, I just had the most realest dream last night. Actually, it was weird because I haven't been with this person for over 6 months now. We had like an intimate thing going on when we were at work, but then I got fired and lost my job, and I haven't been there for 6 months either. And I suddenly had a dream that I was legitimately right back at work. Suddenly, nowhere, they actually hired me back, and I was working there again. And then I ran into him again, and he was shocked and surprised. We went through all that and kept trying to I kept trying to avoid him, but at the same time see him. and then we just collided and and made out and all that stuff. And I'm just like, and then the dream went on me leaving work, and then I didn't see him the rest of the dream. It was weird.
Wow.
And I haven't had any communications with him for such a long time. It was weird.
Yeah, it's almost like I would be wondering if the brain is bringing up some kind of past thing or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Maybe go back and look them back up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something to it.
Yeah.
Everybody that I think about in the last couple of weeks will show up, will message me, will come around. I'm telling you, it's literally been that way.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if he was. I wonder if he finally had dreamt about me at the same time. That might be what it is. Maybe he's having regrets or something.
Hmm.
Huh? Because I normally don't
Yeah,
dream
I don't know.
about very many people either.
Oh,
It's always
Gina
people I
makes
don't know.
Gina makes a good point. These kind of dreams: falling off a building and never hit the ground.
Yeah.
I've had those, or
It's
falling
almost
off.
like dreams you free fall and you don't hit the ground and you wake up before you hit the ground or something.
And you feel that
Yep.
feeling of your heart dropping and the
Mhm.
air
No, you feel it. I mean,
air going past you.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. You feel.
I've looked that up, like falling off buildings or in the air. I've looked that up to see what kind of dream that would be, or what is it giving me a message or something.
I usually sprout wings and fly.
Yeah.
I fly a lot in my dreams. I fly a lot in my dreams.
I like it when I fly in my dreams. When I was a kid, I flew all the time in my dreams. Like almost every day, I flew in my dreams. I could take a few steps and put my chest up like this in my dream and just fly. Almost every single day. And I would wake up expecting to fly. I would jump off things all the time. Expecting just to fly. All the time.
That's awesome. And I got to the point where too that I wanted so bad to just wake up and suddenly have wings when I wake up. Oh, that would be so cool.
Oop, he flipped off. Don't flip me off, Gene. Yelled at her dad. I hate it when people flip me off.
Well, there's some people that have dreams about wings actually etherically have wings and can sense them.
I mean, if I sit here long enough, I can feel a sense of on my back. That feels weird. I'm not saying I'm an angel, but ever since I was a little kid, I could feel that way.
Yeah, 3 of us are on the panel.
It's just weird.
Yeah, I could feel that too. I like get chills, but then something extra feels like I feel like I'm actual fluttering my wings.
I don't feel a flutter. I just feel a sense of something.
Mm-hmm.
You flipped me off.
No, I didn't flip you off. I just stopped the camera. I didn't want you to see an empty chair.
I love my mods and my community and my people. I'm not saying that you're personally mine. I'm not saying that I don't own anybody. I don't own anybody.
We need to get more people to come up. I'm just kidding.
Are you drunk?
No.
You were waving it like you were swinging in the wind.
I can do all kinds of stuff. I can.
You want to do laugh yoga?
Someone suggested once that you might even have like an angel that comes down and merges with you to help you. That might be why you feel wings. There's one actually right behind you.
Hey, what about the symbol of butterflies?
Transformation.
Like my mom is seeing butterflies. Is there something going on with that? Or, I mean, she claims she could see them and I can't see them. I mean, is that something?
Somebody that has passed away is probably trying to connect with her.
Oh, well, my dad did pass away last July.
It's your dad.
And I've had some people tell me that.
And if they're like hanging out more so around her.
Wow, because she told me 2 weeks ago that she saw. I mean, she actually said, "Did you see that butterfly?" I'm like, "I didn't see anything, Mom. I don't know."
It's probably more so a sign for her from him.
Wow.
That she's noticing things.
Okay.
It can also be. It's also a symbol for transformation. Could be going through a transformation too.
Oh, really? Okay.
No.
Oh,
That
you're
would make sense too. But
spiritually or physically or something in your life going through some type of transformation, and it's an
Yeah.
acknowledgement. Angels are there, keep an eye on you, helping you through it. Got guides helping you.
okay.
you
Well,
know
that's
how
good to know. I mean,
you know how caterpillars turn into butterflies.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's what the angel said with the transformation. That's what. Yeah.
I have a butterfly tattoo on my left arm.
Hmm.
Do you see the butterflies all over my thumbnail?
Well, I did. Yeah. So,
Do you right now?
well, I said I did.
But yeah, she's probably, and I'm sure that she misses him a lot. It hasn't even been a year, and I'm sure you do too.
Yeah.
It's always a wave of feelings when we lose people that we
Hmm.
love, you know, and it's probably especially hard for her.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, but thank you. That's where I was thinking it was. So,
All kinds of spiritual things to learn. That journey never ends. And if when you have all these questions, don't ever worry about asking. And it's quite amazing when you start opening up to that kind of path and think about
hmm,
things, you know, because it's not a straight shot.
yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, the knowledge is infinite. It's a matter of understanding, which that I notice perceptions get in the way sometimes of
Hmm.
understanding. Because people just understand things differently. It's no reason to ridicule people. It's just sharing your perspective also to like balance and figure it out together.
Yeah. I mean, that's why a long time ago I used to visit all these different religions because I wanted to go, these think they're the one and these think they're the one, and some are more open and some are not. And I wanted to find the common denominator.
Hmm.
And ultimately, it's all one place.
Pretty much. Doesn't matter how you get there or when, you just get there.
Everybody ends up at the same,
Yep.
all the roads kind of lead to the same place.
Yep.
Ultimately, is what I figured out. Jean, are you frozen?
Oh,
Uh-oh. Where did he go?
you said too much information.
Yeah, probably. No, he got frozen or stuck. You are most welcome, Gina Maxie. Yeah, I like it kind of calm over here. Calm or funny or sometimes deep. Educational. That's cool over here. But not nasty and screaming. Mm-mm. Can't,
Hmm.
can't take it over here. Nope, not for me. Never nasty or screaming.
I know. I love your lives. They're so calming and informative. I really liked coming over. It was nice that I found you.
Oh, thank you so much, Angel Wings. Yeah, we never know if it's going to go south or up or down a squirrel. I kind of get off base. I thought we lost you or I scared you. I didn't
Oh,
know
it's
that.
no, I think it was my VPN client on my laptop doing something that kicked me off.
Oh, no. I didn't
Yeah.
understand a word you said about your BP incline, but,
No, it kicked me off. Sorry.
sound kind of dirty, but,
No. No, I forgot it was on, and I should have turned it off before I joined. It did a scan, so yeah, I turned it
okay,
off.
whatever you say.
No.
See, I don't have to say much.
I mean, we get somebody else to come up too. No, I mean, I reconnected, so yeah. Hey, here I am. I'm at the bottom, but yeah, y'all threw on. Yeah.
I can turn anything
No,
around.
you're fine.
It was meant to be. You're here. You were meant to be here.
Yep.
That's right. But what other spiritual things have you always been afraid to ask but can?
Hmm. Yeah.
And
Beautiful things you wanted to ask, huh? Ooh, that's a good question.
Jenny, take a quantum leap. Thank you,
how
Jenny.
far out there spiritual do you go? Because there's also the ETs people talk about too, which is the spiritual also.
Yeah, universe is pretty big. I mean,
Are there other planets with people? Yes, I think there are.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
I want to say yeah. I want to say yes. I mean,
We're
how
not
can it
yet.
not be?
That would be ignorant to think that we are the only one.
The only ones. I mean,
Why would we be the only ones?
yeah. I don't. Yeah. I've seen some interesting things in the sky. So yeah, I don't think we're alone.
Oh man, we went to the beach one
I
time,
mean,
Yeah, I record all sorts of interesting things.
and Stephen and I were standing on the
mhm.
outside on the. Oh dang, I lost the word. MS is biting my tongue. We were standing outside on the. Help me.
Outside of what?
We were in a condo,
Mhm.
standing outside on the. Guess the word. Balcony.
Balcony or deck or something?
Thank you. MS took my word. Okay, on the balcony, and we were
It's like-
looking, and we were looking at the sky, and we're looking at the stars. It was nice. You know, you love it when it's nighttime because the sun isn't burning your face off. And we're looking at the stars, and all of a sudden, we see beautiful stars, and you think you see the brightest star, and we see three lined up, and then another one, and we're thinking we're looking at the stars, right? But these are staying very still, and then all of a sudden they start moving slow.
Hmm.
What we thought were stars,
Yeah.
very slow,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
not like an airplane, because an airplane wouldn't move that slow. So it's three and then one, very slow, very slow, very slow, very slow, very slow, very slow, and then they take off. An airplane doesn't do that.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
and
sweet.
literally,
Yeah, no, I've seen the same thing. So
and there's literally a light that shows up right at in my area right at daybreak. It's definitely no star, and it just hangs out. It's not a drone. It's not an airplane. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
That was freaky.
I've seen some lights move real quick and then leave, and it's like I wish I had my camera because nobody's going to believe me
Exactly.
when I tell them this thing moved to the left, to the right, to the left, and then took off, and it was a bright star. It's not no light they put in the sky to advertise a grand opening. It was no. I mean,
Hey, Arsene Pizikoff, nice to see you. Want to know about the house hunting? I want to know about the house hunting. Good juju, good juju, good juju, good juju. How's it going? Love all of you out in the chat. So much only good juju. We also do live healings in here from time to time,
Neat.
especially when my energy is high. I will do live healings in here. When my energy is not as high, I don't do it because it doesn't benefit people as well. I don't know if you've been in here when I've done it, Gene.
what now?
When I've done energy healing in here.
No, I haven't been doing that, or I haven't been in with that. Yeah.
I
But
was here for one. It's like I was summoned in. It was weird. It was like I was supposed to be there. Literally, right when you started doing all that, it's like I felt like I was supporting it all and helping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Arsene, sending you all the best. But it's very effective over computers and laptops. Energy healing is because of the electrical current.
Oh, that's why. Because I was like, I can feel energy from people through the computer, and I was trying to figure out why. That's why.
Does
And
it have to be plugged in or just over Wi-Fi too? Because
what
that's
now?
what I'm wondering. Like it plugged in or over Wi-Fi? Just you can actually. Well, you're connected to the internet. You got. I guess you get the signal.
I pull energy.
Like.
I'm a conduit. Okay, so
Mhm.
I learned when I learned how to do Reiki and energy healing and quantum healing. I do the breath work. When I have the
Mhm.
NDE, okay, I'm able to pull energy from angels and creator. I pull energy from up, okay.
Mhm.
I connect to my NDE again, my near death experience, to everything I saw. So I connect to creator and angels, and I use myself as a conduit.
Okay.
So it moves through me. The light moves through me and through my hands, and then through my hands to the computer, which is
Mhm.
electrical.
Yeah.
Okay, so the energy, which is energy from me, well, from creator through me as a conduit, out of my hands through the computer to everybody that's watching. I
I
hear.
I
Yeah.
tend to do that in chat too. It's like a natural cleansing thing that I do when I'm in
Oh.
chat.
So then it goes out to everybody that is accepting it. You have to accept it, literally.
Mhm.
You have
Hmm.
to accept the healing. So your energy, your spirit, your hands, you have to accept the healing. So when you accept it, it moves through your energy.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So people have come on here that literally had rash from head to toe, had photos of it and showed us,
Mhm.
accepted the healing, came back, and it was like 85-90% gone. Another person had an infected tooth that was causing them pain, severe pain. And then while the whole session was going, the pain was gone. You know, that
Hmm.
real severe throbbing, your whole face pain,
Yeah.
gone. So I'm making zero promises, none, because I'm just a conduit. It's not from me, it's through me. But energy healing is scientifically proven to help.
Hmm.
So is hypnosis. So
Hmm.
I mean, there's a lot to all of this. So Eastern and Western medicine can both, in combination, do a lot.
Hmm.
Where
Interesting.
we used to, they would poo-poo it. What are your thoughts, Shane?
No, I'm just soaking it all in. I mean, I think it's pretty valid right there. So, I mean,
There's a lot to the mind-body connection.
oh, I think there is. No doubt about it. I mean,
Hey, Corner Club. Here we go again. Hey, Corner
yeah,
Club.
we did that last Saturday thing. Say it 3 times fast. Hey, Mark.
Oh, his name's Mark?
I think so, yeah.
I'm going to make you famous, buddy. Hey, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Hey, Corner Club. I know you get a kick out of this.
Hey, it's a good channel.
Clubhouse Cobalt. I'm going to have to go to your channel so you can just sing Dear Dana. Dear Dana, Dear Dana, Dear Dana.
Well, you know what I need to do? I need to get the, I went, I think it was the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Or was it that one or maybe another channel? I think maybe it could be Woman Outdoors. you get the StreamYard plugin where if you go live and I come in, I can go live at the same time. I want to try that. So
Oh yeah, we need to do that. He needs
yeah,
to
I need
send
to,
me
I
a-
need to get the plugin. I want to create an account with StreamYard. So yeah, I mean,
Somebody needs to send me a sandwich. I haven't had a good meal today. That's terrible. But I've had my probiotic.
yeah, I'm about to say you did to take that already. Ooh.
Hello, corner
Hey, hey.
Clubhouse Cobalt Mark.
Hello, dear Dana. Dear
That's
Dana.
Mark.
Dear Dana.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, hey man, how are you?
Good. What's up, Gene?
Hey, man, good to see you, man. I'm not wearing my yellow shirt, so yeah.
I
but
know. I was
do
gonna call you
have
blue
it.
shirt there.
I do have it. I do have it. It's just a casual Saturday night.
Oh, okay. So you're not working, so it's not the yellow.
No, not
Working
working.
shirt.
No, I got to take a break. Good to see you, though.
So where are you from, Mark?
North Carolina.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes, way.
I grew up there.
Did you?
Yeah, I was born in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
My dad was in radio. I grew up in North Carolina, moved back to Atlanta.
Where in North Carolina?
Rocky Mount.
Oh, okay.
Rocky Mountain.
And I started school in Greenville.
Oh, okay.
So where are you from?
Well, I'm living. I'm not from, but I'm living in Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Raleigh. Okay. Yeah, I have a.
What? You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I'm from the Northeast, though.
Yeah, I'm probably about 2 hours away from you.
So you're from what? New York, Jersey?
Boston.
No, I'm in Virginia. I'm in Richmond, Virginia.
So what
Okay.
took you to Raleigh?
The mild winters and the cost of living.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was sick of the snow every, like 6-month winters with snow always shoveling. And so I got to the point, so like, yeah, I can, Raleigh seems to be a good place where, I can deal with the winters down there. So about 13 years ago, was it 13? Maybe 15 years ago, I moved down here.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Have I made you famous yet?
I'm not sure. I will find out though, I guess.
Hey, come on, love. I see you everywhere. I see you everywhere else. So yeah, it's come on.
Yeah.
in.
I try to get around as best I can,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I'm finding out networking's probably the best thing you can do on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Got to do that.
You
I'm
sure?
gonna. Oh, sorry. I was gonna quick run to the bathroom. I didn't want to interrupt everybody. I was trying to let you know I was just gonna be away for just a few.
No problemo. But, so, what is your favorite thing to do around here, Corner Mark?
Around here in terms of what?
YouTube.
Just what I'm doing now. Visiting different places, seeing the same people, maybe meeting a few new ones along the way, just connecting with people, just pretty growing, pretty much just get to know more people. Pretty much, yeah.
Mhm.
I do my best to do a couple of live streams a week. And those other nights, I'm either visiting people in their streams, or if I'm not up on a panel, I'm in their chat.
Yeah.
That's
A good supporter, I can tell you that.
I mean, I'm in all different communities.
Yeah.
Man, I'm there.
I love this meeting people thing. This is the first time I've actually had a panel.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
And I know Mark's out there supporting everybody. So yeah, I see him everywhere. He's a great
What?
supporter.
Except for when we had laughter yoga the other night.
Yeah, well,
That was crazy.
that it was good.
You were
Any-
watching it, weren't you?
Hmm?
Weren't you?
What night was it?
Wasn't it Wednesday?
It was
night?
Wednesday, wasn't it?
Wednesday. What was I Wednesday?
I think it was Wednesday.
I think you
Something.
popped in. You popped
You
in.
might have popped in. I probably would. I mean, if I go I see somebody's live, I'll just
I
pop
think
in.
you did pop in because we always said say that name 3 times fast.
Oh
so
yeah. Was that Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah.
It could have been.
I
I think it
remember that.
was, but I can't be too sure. So
Yeah.
don't quote
Because
me
we
on
were
that.
all trying to say
Yeah,
it.
don't quote me on that.
We were acting like drunk, crazy people. I was trying to get Shaman to say it. She was saying it slow.
Oh yes, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that night. Yep. You're not the only one. A few people have the same issue. So
It's all right. It's a unique name. Nobody else has it, so that's good.
that was the idea when I got it. When I
Yep.
made it up, They want to sound like the same,
Yeah.
Well, see, I figured when I said mine, people would get the original intention of my channel. People didn't get the message. It was supposed to be, a new version of Dear Abby.
Mhm.
Nobody got it. They didn't get it. They turned my channel into a whole new different thing.
Oh wow. I mean,
Nobody wrote in with a problem. Nobody chatted up a problem. Didn't happen.
Wow.
They just didn't get it.
mm,
Because I'm a trained psychotherapist. I thought, what an idea. I'll be the new Dear Abby.
yeah. I mean,
They lost the whole idea.
I mean, a month ago, or maybe a little bit longer, I did a live stream on anxiety. Just talk about anxiety during the live stream, and had a good amount of people were there just to give their points about it and sharing their situation. Maybe it was interesting.
yeah.
Dude, all this time, I haven't been able to get anybody to come up with me.
Really?
Ever.
I
Unless I made a special invitation somewhere for a guest, people would not come up with me.
wow. That I see. I'm first to jump at. I'll come on up. I mean, I have no
I'm like
problem with that.
I'm like some scary
I
monster.
want to meet people. I want to get my name out there. I want to see people. I want to put a name with a face. I mean, it's all good.
So Jean, the dancing machine, said,
Yeah, that's what they called me back in the day, Dana.
hey baby, I'll jump on up
I
there
mean,
with you. I don't know. I think people, maybe they were afraid I'd psychoanalyze them. I don't know what it was. Who
I don't know.
So here we are,
Yep.
4 people on a channel sitting together having drinks.
I'm surprised you didn't have more people because it's being a Saturday. I figured we might have more people up here. Saturday seems to be popping.
People will watch in the replay gang a lot. See, I will go back and I will say what the real initial, because the thing of it was I was making a connection between the gut biome and mental health. That
Yes,
That was
that's
the
oh wow, that's a good shot.
I mean, that's a good,
topic.
yeah.
I always try to make a connection to mental health in most of my things.
Mhm.
And then we can be goofy.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Or go with another story or pop culture or a social commentary or whatever. I always make a connection to psychology or mental health or whatever. But, I had to not tell him exactly what it was about tonight. So a lot of times people think, oh, she's going to quit or something.
Yeah, don't quit.
Wow,
But-
definitely not.
I didn't. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on at Saturday night.
I mean, I saw the thumbnail. I tuned in. I wanted to see what the whole news was. So yeah.
But a lot of people wouldn't make that connection. But it's very
Mhm.
interesting because,
Yeah.
it's the second brain.
I believe, yeah.
They
And it makes so much sense. Look what's going on in our world. We getting broke. We getting so broke. We have to eat po food. We have to eat the cheapest, crappiest food there is half the time.
Yep.
And I don't want to talk our government down, but hey,
You know what I've cut out. Has it been 2 months now? Soda.
Yeah.
I used
That's
to drink
true
from the
sugar.
time I was very young. Soda was. I drank soda like water. And for some reason, a couple months ago, I said to myself, "Let's see how long I can go without it, just to see." And each day was like, well, I don't need it. The weekends were the hardest, but I haven't had the urge, and that's strange because I drank it all my life. I mean, I drank it more than people would normally drink, probably. After I was hearing about what it does to the gut, I say to myself, maybe this is a good time. I should try to, if not cut down dramatic, if I can cut out total, great. But what I heard, what it does to the gut and stuff, I says, I don't want to,
look what it does to paint on the car.
Oh, I know. Even though I heard that before, it was like, yeah, I know. I you know how you hear things about, oh, this food's good for you, this is bad for you, this is good for you, this is bad for you. After a while, it's like, yeah. There's going to be somebody saying that it's bad for you, So I still wanted the soda, even though I heard all these things. The gut biome stuff started getting me interested. And when I hearing what this stuff does to your gut, and to myself, I want a healthy gut, do what I have to do to keep a healthy gut.
But I mean, it's been a few months when I started going back to the probiotics and stuff. One reason I started going on the idea of it was because one of the medications I take for MS, it's like a cancer medication. And it was really doing a deal on me. So I started messing with different probiotics and things that were racking my gut. Hey, Stock Explorer. And going through different probiotics, but when I got to the one with acidophilus, it made the hugest difference on me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And the one with the most organisms in it. And I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Because the other ones didn't do it. And I was feeling a little different. So I started doing some research about what is going on here. Why am I feeling different? Why is my stomach not so bloated? Why does my stomach feel different? Why am I losing some weight? Why does my skin look different? And this is the stuff I was finding out. So I did a test, and I got the one without the acidophilus and with different organisms. I got the one that was like, oh, just pay the shipping and get the pure, which was talked up so much, called Yoli, and I felt worse. And it was supposed to have like a bazillion organisms in it. It did not have acidophilus in it. It had a different version, but it should say acidophilus on the front of the bottle. That's when you know it's really got it in it. And I was like, I don't feel so good. I feel different. Things aren't the same. But they're saying this is like a super one. Like Superman kind.
Yeah.
So
maybe it's almost too much, because you know how your body needs balance. Maybe it was too much and it didn't balance it out.
But it didn't have the acidophilus, on the front.
Oh.
It needs to have it like on the front of the bottle.
On the front. Huh. Interesting.
So I went to the cheaper brand, but the more well-known brand, like by the FDA and stuff. And the more mom and pop well-known brand that says acidophilus on it. And I'm feeling better already.
Well, good.
Well,
So there's something to it. We have to trust our gut, and we have to look. Back in the day, our grandparents, great grandparents, trusted what was already grown on the earth, that was created
Yeah.
when we were born.
Yeah.
Because there's something called wild lettuce that people treat like weeds. That if you pick it and you chop it up and you boil it down, but not too much, and it almost looks like a dark paste, and you put it in a bottle and put it up on a shelf, it's like natural morphine.
Oh,
Yeah, that they used to use for pain, or that the daffodil stuff that you grow outside. What do they call that?
Ooh. I don't know.
It grows all over the yard, but it grows those flowers, daffodils, but the leaves that we usually pick and throw away, called weeds, dandelions.
Oh yeah, dandelion weed.
Oh, that. Okay.
I've heard, dandelion.
You can.
The dandelions that grow in your yard, you wash them and stuff. The roots you can make tea. The leaves
You can. You're right. You can.
You can make salads and stuff out of. They used to do that all the time, and they've got 1 billion nutrients in them. And we chop them up and get them out of the yard and call them weeds. And I was like, say what?
Oh, I know. We used to have those growing all over the place, and they always told me those are garbage. Those are terrible. And so they
spray the wheat
that's,
yeah.
They make us go to Home Depot and get the crap to get them out of the yard. And so you get these books, and you're like, wait a minute. These are things that parents are making us kill in our yard that actually are good for us. So much we don't know.
Yeah.
That people used to exist off the land, and we're killing it.
Oh, I know. It's so
Injecting
sad.
all the meat with stuff. I mean,
Think about. Remember, you watch TV and they talk about dandelion wine.
Yeah, I did. That's almost. Just had a flashback.
Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while.
Oh, I had a flashback on another kind of tea. I can't think of it. I'll think of it. Persimmon tea. I can't. I had a flashback. Sassafras tea. We used to do that. That's it. Sassafras tea.
Now, I've never seen a sassafras plant, but
yeah, we did that.
Think about the things that are probably growing all around us that we aren't knowledgeable about, that are actually good for us, but we're going to the grocery store buying crap.
I mean, hey, food is a drug. They can get you hooked on that. I mean,
And, here it is, April, and we could very well get ourselves some seeds, or we could even take things like, you can cut tomatoes in that end that you usually throw in the garbage. You could put in some dirt right now, and it'll turn around and grow into a tomato. You can take green onions and just stick it back in dirt, and the ends will just keep growing and growing and growing. You can reprocess your vegetables that you're throwing in the trash can, and they'll turn around and grow again.
Yeah. You can do that.
People, it's cheap that you can do that, but I'm not.
Well, no, I can do that. Yes, you're right. Put me on the spot. No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta find a new place to live too, and I'm gonna try to find some
Yeah,
place
but
out in the country.
I can help now.
I gotta find some place out in the country so I can grow my own stuff, or at least something.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm gonna put you on the spot again. You can get an LED light at Walmart and get you some dirt and some cups and put that LED light in your kitchen and grow some vegetables twice as fast as you can outside.
Interesting.
Na, 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 na.
Words for thought. Food for thought.
Yeah, thanks, Angel.
What'd she say?
I don't know.
What did you say, young lady?
No, I didn't say. No, moving on.
You in trouble, Jenny.
Just about to repeat. It's burrowed in there now.
Anyway, it's 11 o'clock. You know what? People come in this room. They come in my house in this dear Dana space, and it feels like 5 minutes.
Mm.
What is it about this space?
I know I want to be here.
Is it just me feeling like that?
No, I sense it too. It's like time stands still when you're with good people.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I mean, I kind of want to keep staying, but I'm kind of hungry.
Hey. Totally understand that.
It's just one of those things. You know what I mean?
Am I giving off the food vibe? I'm actually eating while I'm talking.
Oh, golly day.
If people keep wanting to come up on this thing right here, I might have to add another night or something.
Let's get everybody. Come on up next time.
I like it when people aren't scared anymore. You know what I mean? You're funny too, Sarah McCluskey. This is the first time I said your name wrong, Sarah. Sarah McCluskey. See, that's when my blood sugar's low. You know, I need some food. I start chewing on my own tongue. By gosh. See, I'm Southern and I'm talking Southern. Here Mark is. He's not actually Southern. He's just in the South.
Exactly.
I'm further north than he is, so yeah, I'm still in the South. No, I'm below the Mason-Dixon line. I can tell you that.
Oh my goodness. And you don't ever want to get me drinking anything. I do that maybe twice a year. There's no telling what I sound like when I have a drink. There's no telling. I might sound like, one of those women on Designing Women.
Hey, well, you know what? It makes for an interesting live stream.
Yep.
You remember that show, Designing Women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take a guess which one I am?
Oh, Lord.
When I have a drink. I just can't tell you.
You can't tell.
It might be dangerous.
Who knows what you might channel too?
Yeah, exactly. Good. Come on. What's going to come through the spirits on that? No.
That's why I don't drink, period. I've had enough of that.
I might stop talking like a Scottish woman. I might turn quite Scottish for having a drink too.
All right, we all start doing shots, and then we'll see who finishes last. I don't know.
Shot. That might be an interesting
Hey, you know
live
what? Hey,
one
that's
night.
an interesting live stream.
I'll have a shot one night.
Oh man.
I'll have a shot one night. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine. They might take my channel down.
Nah.
You might have some interesting things coming through.
Yeah, really interesting comments too.
No.
Looks like Sarah wants to come up.
That's right, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button.
Oh yeah,
Right.
please hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe. And if you're one of those suckers in the bushes If you're one of those people that come watch my show, my live, every week, and you're scared to subscribe because you're afraid to admit you like me, I really do see you. I really do feel you out there. You need to hit that like and subscribe. It's nothing but a thing.
Yeah.
It's okay to like people that don't fit in the box. I'm cute in my own way. You know you want to laugh, Jane.
No, I'm trying to hold back. I think Angel's making me laugh. Angel's making me laugh.
Oh, you're gonna blame it on her and throw her under
No,
the
I'm
bus.
not going to blame her.
And there Mark is. Mark is so calm.
Mark's
and
just
subdued.
working in the background there. No,
He's so peaceful and nonchalant. Got it all together.
I blame it on the unicorn energies.
Mark's trying not to bust out. He's acting so.
he's holding back. I can tell you that probably.
How do you stay so cool and suave, Mark?
How do I say so cool? I don't know. Am I cool?
Suave. Are you married with kids?
Married, no kids.
Married, no kids.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the boss?
He's the boss.
There's no boss. I think we're co-bosses, I guess.
Wrong answer.
You'd probably agree, though.
No bosses. Yeah, right.
No bosses.
Gonna make me choke. I dropped the link earlier, Sarah McCluskey. But anyway, I need to go eat something.
Yeah.
My husband
All right.
probably in there going, when is she going to get off now? It's 11:11. Look at
There you
that.
go.
I know. I'm looking at my time. It is 11:11.
The perfect time. And
It's
my
only
son,
10:11 here.
my son in heaven is probably, Mom, shut your mouth. But I love you all so very much.
Hey,
Thank you
good
for
to meet
coming up.
everybody.
Yeah, it's good to visit here tonight.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Corner Clubhouse. Mark, I'm not going to say it 3 times fast tonight.
No, it's all good.
It really was a pleasure to meet you. And thank you so much, Angel Wings, coming up on my channel. And Gene the Dancing Machine, the Yellow Shirt Dad.
Hello, Sir Dad.
always.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Always. And everybody in the chat, love you so very much. Thank you for coming up on a Saturday night. I hope this information about your gut biome and the connection to mental health is helpful to you.
Yeah.
Please go out and get you a probiotic with acidophilus and take a 30-day test to see if it makes any difference for you. Okay? But in the meantime, have a wonderful week. I will see you on Wednesday night.
All right. Have a good night.
Wednesday, yep.
Like and subscribe. And those in the replay gang, let me know what you think. You know, I always reply. And I will see you all later. Check it out. And take it easy. Let's all go, go, go. Here we go. Oh, I better turn the volume up.
Lay down and I play dead and I stay dead. Baby, you'll get sick of being the monster.
Oh, wrong song. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Take it easy, everybody. Thank you for coming to Dear Dana. Bye.
When there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 go. go, 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 go.
Bye, everybody.
Go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing